Welcome to day 2 of Kings Club Facebook Live. We've had another great morning and we're going to be just getting some of the leaders in once again to just talk through some of the things that they've been doing with regards to the crafts and the memory verse and the Leaders Challenge, as well as we'll be telling you a wee bit about what's happening for the rest of the day. Just to set a bit of the scene, this morning when the team all met, over 30 of us met, we were, when it came to Sarah with the warm-up exercises, we had not just John Fraser, like yesterday, doing it on his own. We had another 5 or 6 leaders that got up and joined in, so I'm hoping that some of the adults who are watching this as well, that you're joining in, and perhaps we'll even manage to get a video or a photograph of you doing that. I'm going to ask Ailey to come through just now and just talk us through with regards to the crafts that some of the team have been doing. Thank you, Ailey.
So we have 3 different leaders that have made the craft today. We have the first one was made by David, and he made it, and it's meant to be a thumbs up because his hand was too big. So it's meant to be a thumbs up, and it says God is good and Kings Club 2020 on it. We also have this one, which was a joint effort. So it was made by Scott but designed by Cara. So it's got the rainbow, it's got KC20, and it's got Scott written on it. And we also have one which was made by Valerie, which was made into a square. It's got a handprint, a rainbow, and KC 2020 on it. So they're all completely different, but all made showing Kings Club on it.
Ailey, the Bruce family have done very well at Kings Club. I know that for Take My Hand and Follow Me, we had the 4 leaders all lining up. So when you talk about David and Valerie, that's your mum and dad. When you talk about Scott, that's your brother. So a really fantastic effort by the whole Bruce family. And obviously today's craft takes a bit longer and involves the oven and things like that. So we want to make sure, parents, that you're giving good guidance to your children, and we look forward to seeing photographs of the actual craft that your child has made. Thank you very much for that, Ailey. Thank you. Chloe, remember today's memory verse that Elaine taught us? I asked Chloe last night if she'd be willing to make sure that she could say that to all of you. So Chloe, let's have today's memory verse.
In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word is God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing that has been made was made. John chapter 1 verses 1 to 3.
Absolutely brilliant. Again, we're getting a good clap there. And Chloe, it was quite interesting. Yesterday, your grandparents, that's Ken and Marion Cunningham, they were recipients of one of the boxes that we were putting out with a scone and a wee cake in it, and we got a lovely text back that Ken and Marion, with that cake box that they got, they actually gave that to somebody else who they felt would benefit more from it, and that was a really lovely gesture, and she let us know about that. So thanks very much for that, Chloe. Well done. Now, the Leaders Challenge. Sam Smith's coming in here. He's going to be boasting because in you come, Sam. Yep, nice big smile. You did really well today. Now, what was the challenge all about? You know, what was your tactic?
I was just trying not to laugh.
You were trying not to
Didn't
laugh.
want to make others laugh, just didn't laugh myself.
I've got to say that out of the 2 brothers, and it was quite interesting that you and your younger brother, you know, Stu Waugh, who was at the top of the leaderboard yesterday, you managed to get a first and a third as a family, so that was good. My money would have been on Josh actually doing better at not laughing, so that was a surprise.
No, I've got the better poker face.
You get the better poker face.
It's an easy one though.
Yeah, good. Well, you know, one of my challenges is going to be to make sure that I can try to make Sam laugh in the remaining time at Kings Club. He's got a lovely smile there, but well done. You're sitting second.
So
Who's at the top at the moment?
Stu, but it's close.
It's close. Do you think we could knock him off his perch?
We can.
That's
tough.
Yeah. I know some of the leaders are actually quite surprised that Stu's at the top. I know some of the children, you know, are not surprised that he's at the top. But no, thanks very much for that, Sam. Thank you. I'm just looking at some of the comments that's coming in. We've got Laura and the girls there are saying hello and they love Delilah. Kerry is also saying good morning to the team. and Bethany says hi and she's loving the craft. And Daniel and Evan, the Moreland boys, they're loving the craft as well there, so that's good there. And Laura Sinclair, Laura's been on many previous teams, she's also saying hi as well. And oh, here's one that's really almost bringing a tear to my eye. Two of my grandchildren, Noah and Mia, they're watching right now, and it says there that Noah is saying hi to Papa. Noah, looking forward to hopefully seeing you later on. Valerie, I'd like you to come in and just say a wee bit about what's going to be happening later on today.
Morning, boys and girls. It was great to see a few of you out and about yesterday doing the treasure hunt, and you got a prize. You did really well, but I'm sure you've looked out the window this morning and it's quite wet. So today we have 2 scavenger hunts that you can do. So the first one is an indoor scavenger hunt, and it's going to have, I think it's about 10 items that you've got to try and find inside your house. For example, a teddy bear. And what I would like you to do is, when you've found the items, if you could maybe get your grown-up to take a photograph, either with you with the items or just the items, and of course post it and tag it to Cartsbridge Church. And there is an outdoor one which might involve getting wet, so I'm not offended if you don't want to brave that right now, but the option is there for you to do an outdoor scavenger hunt as well, where you've got to find a rose, a car, certain things. I want to say that if you are feeling brave and the weather does improve between 1 and half 2, if you have done the indoor scavenger hunt and you want to bring your items down to show some of us outside the church, we will be about and there will be some prizes, but again, the weather's not on our side. Brian's also suggested if you're a wet day and you're in the house and you're looking for something to do, you can think of anything at all, King's Club themed. Maybe you want to make up your own drama, your own chorus. If you want to share anything related to King's Club, remember to ask permission from your mum or dad, get them to tag Cartsbridge Church, make it public, and then all the leaders will all see all your work that you've done. Now the scavenger hunt will go onto Cartsbridge Church Facebook page just about 12:30 to let you know what it is. Hope you have fun.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Valerie. I think we're going to just look at some of the photographs from yesterday. That was great that we managed to get some of them taken in there. And you can see the first one there that we have got Oliver and Annabelle with their King's Club poster, and then the next one there that we've got there is going to be, we've got the Moreland boys, we've got Daniel and Evan there, so lovely smile from both of you there as well. And Josh, absolutely brilliant, miss not seeing you at Midweek King's Club, but also this year unable to all meet together. And then the next one, we've got Josh and Millie. Oh wow, that is really, really good. Using chalk to display that, very, very big. And then the next one I think we've got is Jackson and Murray, and they're all the way from America. Yvonne we used to be on the team, she's originally from the Busby area, and her brother Gary is doing the cameraman right now, so brilliant that they have joined us there. And not to be outdone, we've got Elaine's daughter Rebecca, Elaine doing the memory verse, all the way over in Italy, she's got her as well there. And just some of the other things, the leaders were out and about yesterday, we'll look at that now just to see what we've got there. Yeah, Johnny and Dana from Uganda, they're all the way from Uganda, very close to us in this church here. Great that they've done that as well, and they join in with us each time. Yep, and we've got Maddie and Robin there. This was them getting ready for the game that we did yesterday, the challenge. Yep, and the next one. Yep, and then we've got Hannah and Rachel there, and Amy is there as well. Amy appears in a lot of the choruses we're doing. And then we've got Emma and Hope's there. And just continue to go through that there. This is little Rachel, who's got that there, yep. And then we've got the two sisters, Brogan and Chloe, travelling down from East Kilbride to join the team. They're out there as well. And then some of the children that appeared there, yep, great, we'll just go through them. Good to see the Sinclair boys and Gary's two daughters there as well, and Bethany all there as well. So really good that so many folk have managed to post these on Facebook, making sure that it's public so that we see all of these things. Just looking at some of the comments here again, Josh and Millie are here again. Megan says hi to the team, and oh wow, Ethel Hayton is watching and is asking if she's the oldest viewer. Now Ethel's into her 90s, so that's a challenge. we may have somebody else that's older than Ethel, but that's great that Ethel's joined with us. The Priestleys are again saying hi today. They're not in Culzean like yesterday, but they're in Ayr today. And Sophie Wood says hi from Kilmarnock. Sophie's grandma just lives across the road there, Margaret O'Callaghan, and good that Sophie's joined with us today as well. And David Affleck, he is having a pop at me about the video we showed last night. He's saying, Brian, glad you can move around better in shorts than in an 89 video. And that was one of the videos we showed last night. Went way back to 1989, and the shorts I had on were exceptionally tight on me, but I've got ones that are a bit bigger now than then. And just finally, I'm just looking to see what's at the bottom there, and who's working the PowerPoint. Well, this is a real family affair. I've got Nicola, who's actually writing things up of the comments that will get made on Facebook, and her eldest son Caleb is doing a great job working the PowerPoint for me there as well, and he's saying a big hi there. That's great. And just I was a wee bit worried about this one here, because although it's pouring a rain, there are leaders out doing some litter picking, and they've just responded there to let us know that that's what they've been doing. We were able yesterday to do some gardens today, but we're not going to be managing that at all. So I guess in a way we want you to continue to like the church Facebook page. We want you to post the things, either video or photographs on your Facebook page, but making sure that you're tagging us at the Cartsbridge Church, and make it public. And remember, the things that you see at King's Club, if you go to the Cartsbridge YouTube channel, you'll be able to see all the things that's happening throughout the week to know how to do the craft, the memory verse, warm-up exercises. And tonight, we're going back in time to the King's Club video. This time, we're looking at 1999, and we're also looking at 2018. And certainly the one from 1999, you know, a lot of faces in that all the folk that are now adults will enjoy seeing that. So thanks very much for joining with us again. Have a good day. Hopefully you'll get involved with some of the things that we're doing, or watch the videos tonight. Feeling that, see you 10:30 tomorrow morning for King's Club online and Facebook Live at 11:30. Thank you.